Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Creative Connections Readings. My name is Jean, and this is going to be a pick a card reading to see what new abilities are you going to be ascending into. Yes. So for pile number one, I hope you guys can see the things, pero whatever. Not whatever, but yeah. For pile number one, we have this cool string of multicolored wool. For pile number two, we have this beautiful gold coin, the £2 with the queen. Look at that shine though. Yes. And then for pile number three, we have this beautiful fairy quartz cluster, the fairy metropolis. This is a fairy city. Fairies be here, okay? And then for pile numero 4, number 4, we have this honey dropper. So yeah, those are the piles. To once again see what new abilities are you manifesting, pick your pile and I will see you there. Satnam, pile number 1. For those of you who picked this wool string, this is going to be a reading to see what new abilities are you manifesting. Okay, so I did clearly very, like when I showed you the pile, I did very clearly heard like destiny tweaking, and this was coming up a lot today, especially during the collectives and also during the other thing I shared on my other channel, especially also with your timestamp being 0, 1, 2, 3, you do have some kind of, like, you are going to be realizing the amount of influence you have over like destiny, okay, or over fate or something like that. Okay, let's get to Dreams of Gaia Tarot cards for pile number 1. What new abilities are they manifesting? I'm seeing that with this like destiny tweaking, I actually saw that card in my mind's eye exactly like that. I actually see with this destiny tweaking energy, you're going to be able to basically choose other and any other kind of like abilities as well. It's like basically being able to timeline jump into a reality where you already have a certain ability or something like that, okay? So we have the 6 of Air, the Queen of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and then the 7 of Cups. That 7 of Cups is again giving me that energy of a lot of choice, or you being able to like pick and choose what abilities you have because of this ability to tweak destiny, okay? The reason why you're able to do that is because I feel like you have some kind of like mastery over your emotional state, over your etheric waters, over your etheric body, over your like emotional body, which we utilize to like interact energetically with the world, okay? I also feel like you're very different in the way the 6 of Air is usually about like being gay or eclectic or something like that. I just feel like you're very different in how you like go through energies, go through your emotions, and how you like, I want to say, even transmute them. And I feel like that is why you have some kind of like ability over tweaking destinies, okay? So yeah, let's see what else. Let's see. Give me more info on this 6 of Air. 10 of Wands, exactly. The 10 of Wands is giving me a lot of transmutation vibes, okay? I feel like if you practice like magic or transmutation or alchemy or whatever this is, you practice it in a very different way. You practice it in a very like, I even want to say higher ascended form way, because the 10 of Wands is also about ascension, right? I feel like you actually went through a lot of like initiations, as I just heard, as a child, like in previous lifetimes as well, and I feel like that is why you have this like very it's just like your waters, the waters that emanate from your being, your like your energy, like just like influences the timelines, okay? It's because you had to endure a lot and it just made your energy extremely strong. And again, also because you endured it in a different way, or something about your energy is just very different, pile number 1, and that gives you some kind of like power, okay? 2 of Cups with the Queen of Water. Yeah, interesting. I feel like, yeah, the Emperor. I feel like Justice, King of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, even pile number one, you have some kind of control over like love destiny or something like that. Like it's almost like you can truly. It's almost like you can make people fall in love with other people or something like that. Even though that sounds very like what the fuck and black magic-y. Like again, this is giving me a lot of like the emotional waters, the waters of creation, right? You're able to send out certain waves that influences other waves that influences the like timeline, so something like that. Okay. I'm not completely sure what this is trying to give me though. But again, like your magic is very different. You have some kind of very profound ability in a very different kind of way to manifest densities into power for yourself. Okay, you do it in a very different or very obscure, not necessarily obscure, because you shine very brightly. I feel you're very beautiful and very confident, but you just do it in a very different kind of way. What is this Queen of Cups and this Two of Cups trying to tell me though? For some of you're gonna have this ability to like have people meet their partners as soon as they come in contact with you, or something like that, even as well. Like this is giving me like Cupid kind of vibes. Like I feel like because your destiny is also so different, pile number one, because it is so like incremented into different colors and like really intense different stages, like this stage and then that stage, and all of a sudden it's the same stage from the previous one but on a different time or something like that. It's like very like this with you, and that's also what your energy is. So you really had to learn how to like hone in all of that energy, and because you've learned how to hone in all of this energy, and I feel like it's because you never gave up on yourself, or you're like you like really show yourself a lot of love, pile number one, and that's why like you're very in tune with your energy. Okay, so it's almost like your energy just creates like waves that kind of like makes your destiny or makes your timeline sufficient, or like the thing to like actually like be experienced, or like that. Yeah, you get what I'm saying with that. God damn, I feel like you dealt with a lot of confusion, a lot of like what the fuck ish kind of energies, but you like made something very it's almost like taking all of your tears and actually making light out of it. Like, how do you do that? Like, how did you make fire from water? Something like that, even. It's like, what the fuck? Like, your manifestation skills and your magic is very misunderstood, and like people don't understand it. And I don't know. This is some kind of godly gift, though. Like, otherwise, if everybody had this understanding or this ability, like obviously, it wouldn't be the best, right? A lot of water energy here, but like this isn't giving me like this is giving me a lot of emotions, but it's giving me emotions in regards to you being able to tweak the ocean, the ocean that is all, right? um like you kind of like knowing you're the drop in the ocean kind of vibe, but like I don't know, your energy is so strong as that one drop, you like influence the ocean in some way. Okay, so you would know how that magic works for you, or you yourself might even not understand it, but you know how to utilize it. But yeah, like also time traveling vibes, like tweaking destiny, tweaking fate, time travel, shit like that. Okay, with the Six of Cups, which is about memories of the history, childhood, stuff like that. You have a very powerful ability to basically mess around with creation. Okay, and it's because of your magical ability being so fucking different. I want to get one more card on this Queen of Cups and Two of Cups. It's like you're married to self or married to God or something, which gives you this control over the earthly realm or the earthly universe or something like that. Okay, and again, like what abilities are you coming into? I feel like you're gonna becoming much more aware of the fact that you can tweak destiny and fate or something, and with that, like I see a lot of you are actually gonna start like picking and choosing not only different lovers, I've heard for some of you different lovers for other people, something like that, but also like different like other powers, different powers and shit like that. Okay, different stuff like that. For some of you, you're even Jesus. For some of you, whoa. For some of you, you're even I'm being told to say this, pile number one. You have like you're stopping somebody's ascension process, or you broke somebody's ascension path or something like that. This is for somebody very specific, pile number one. You broke somebody's ascension path or somebody's spiritual path, or they're like you broke somebody's spiritual connection, maybe even because they were utilizing it in a very karmic way or something like that. Okay, this is also giving me vibes of you might be one of those people that if people do like magic on you, you get their powers, shit like that. Okay. Thank you so much, pile number one. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again for another one. Satnam, bye. Satnam, pile number two. For those of you who picked this really shiny gold coin, this is going to be a reading to see what new abilities are you manifesting. So I clearly heard abundance because of coin and gold, and then I was like, but that's transmutation. Then it was like, but pile number one was also kind of like about transmutation. Not really though, actually, now that I think about it. But even if it was, like, it's interesting that your timestamp is 1023, whereas pile number one is 0123. So there might be something a little bit something in that pile for you if you want to check it out. But I feel like pile number two, I'm getting a lot of transmutation and a lot of solar sun energy. I'm seeing a lot of light. I feel like you're about to be extremely gifted at working with light, pile number two. You're going to be very, and that's even giving me consciousness. But I'm seeing somebody like shooting light beams out of their hands or some shit like that, okay? Like eventually we hope, right? But like, yeah, you're going to be very good at like working with, yeah, like don't drop the ball on that. Like if you don't believe that that's possible, it's not going to be possible for you. Yeah, stop dropping the ball on that, because like, I don't know, I even feel like somebody's going to be experiencing some kind of like I'm hearing an alien encounter or something that's going to allow them some kind of like manipulation of light. Pile number two. So let's see. Let's go with the Dreams of God Tarot deck. Again, like so 2 cards for pile number 2. I feel like this you being able to control light is even you're going to be able to control people's perception or their sight, like what they actually see. I'm seeing for some of you even what they hear, but that's sound. That's not like 6 light. That's 6 of Pentacles. So this is definitely also in regards to abundance, but I feel like this abundance is becoming, you're becoming this abundant being. Yeah, like, so yeah, the Queen of Cups again, so maybe go check out pile number 1, pile number 2. This is giving me a little bit of a different vibe. I just got a very intense, high-pitched like energy in my head, actually, not just in my ear. This is giving me this energy of, again, like, I'm seeing with the light, pile number 2, I'm actually seeing, you know, like, again, like somebody tweaking the waters of creation. Somebody's actually tweaking light. Somebody's taking light codes and shit like that and, like, making stuff and then, like, putting it out into the universe, and that's coming back to you as a lot of abundance. Okay, I don't feel like you need to focus too much on how, or you don't focus too much on how your light or the light you send out manifests, because you know it manifests in the best way possible for you or something like that. But this light activation that you're going to be getting, I feel like not only are you going to be more precise in regards to how you work with light, but I also feel like for some of you guys, again, you're going to be able to like shapeshift, or you're going to be able to like utilize the light around your face, the light around your body, or the light around somebody else, and like make it seem different, make somebody else seem different, shit like that. Okay, what is this, the 6 of Pentacles still trying to tell me? This is also giving me, because this is my card of equal give and take, like reciprocity with the universe. This is also giving me, I'm seeing like shit go into the sun and then coming out as diamonds, or coming out as like fruits and abundance and stuff like that. Okay, so I also feel like you're about to be some kind of like walking sun, some kind of like walking solar energy, pile number 2. Okay, you're about to shine very brightly here. Even though the sun energy isn't here, it might still come up, because we still have a few cards to get. 1414 I just saw. 10 of Cups. Nice. For pile number 2. What abilities are they coming into? Like, because you are about to like be this kind of sun, 10 of Wands. Again, pile number 1 and 10 of Wands as well, so maybe go check that out. 10 completion. Yeah, you're some kind of like walking solar energy, some kind of walking solar god or goddess or something, okay? Like, at least that's the energy you carry. And the Eight of Swords. You know what? The High Priestess. You know what I'm getting? Like, also, like, yeah, exactly. Ace of Wands, Prince of Wands, Four of Swords, Four of Cups, Six of Wands, Strength, and the Chariot, the Hierophant. You're about to also have your. I'm even getting like resurrection vibes with the sun. Like the Six of Pentacles feels like irony to me, which once again feels like a sacred reciprocity with God, or the sacred reciprocity with the goddess, or whatever this is. Okay. You are able to. The new abilities you're coming into is, I don't know, you have some kind of like very very high level connection with Creator, which allows you to be this like walking solar energy. And the solar energy is all about like being like healing, being like truthful, clarity, power, um exposure, truth, shit like that. Okay. This 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and this 8 of Swords is giving me this vibe of like I'm getting like walking karma or something like that. Like you just being in people's space also creates some kind of like either it creates liberation or it creates stagnation, depending on what it is that they've been creating. So you're shedding a lot of light. You're going to be shedding a lot of light on people's like inner worlds and like who they are and stuff like that. Okay. I also feel like you're exposing a lot simply by being this light, and simply by constantly being in this like give and receive light code expression with God. Okay. Yeah. Let's get an angel card. I feel like a lot of abundance. You're like also like not only are you going to be able to like influence the light and influence the way people perceive and see things and shit like that, but I feel like you're going to be experiencing a lot of abundance. You're going to be experiencing a lot of like emotional and financial abundance. Like this is giving me a lot of Lakshmi vibes. Okay, Knight of Water. Yeah, this is giving me a lot of Lakshmi vibes even, or like Oshun vibes. Um, it's like you're gonna be just this embodiment of abundance, or this embodiment of sacred irony, which again is kind of similar to pile number one, so go check that out, but not completely though. You're just gonna be very much Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. You're just Ace of Pentacles. You're just gonna be very much in like goddess energy. I keep thinking about the Japanese sun goddess. Okay. Be able to like, it's also almost like, yeah, King of Swords clarifying the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, like again like exposure. You exposing like yeah, you exposing like foolish narcissistic kind of vibes. You bring completion to energies. You bring completion to the world. You're here to just embody some kind of completion as well. Pile number two. Like a walking goddess or a walking sun or something like that. King of Cups, King of Swords, and the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you have some kind of ability to like call judgment, to decide who gets and who doesn't. Exactly, Wheel of Fortune, some kind of like something like that. Okay, with the Magician, Ace of Swords. Yeah, because you're an Earth Angel, you're a star seed, you're an incarnate goddess or an incarnate god or something, and yeah, you get to like bring justice and victory to whoever you choose, or like rather you are justice and victory or something like that. Pile number two, you're about to be embodying this consciousness, truly, truly. Okay, this is some kind of like divine new beginning for you. I feel very much this is your feminine aspect shining this way, pile number two. Whether you're a man or not, this is your femininity that shines this way. I feel like your femininity is the one that is this like solar aspect or this abundant aspect, okay? Or it doesn't have to be, just take it as it resonates. So yeah, pile number two, that was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Satnam, bye. Satnam, pile number three, for those of you, okay, who picked this is going to be a reading, this like fairy city, fairy metropolis. This is going to be a reading to see What new abilities are you manifesting? I very clearly understood. Like I heard like multiplication because I saw a lot of like I saw all the fairies in there, but then I felt like it was just one person or one being. And then I was like multiplication. Then I got that superpower of somebody being able to clone themselves. But then I understood it as like somebody's gonna be able to like be in multiple places at once. Like obviously this is gonna start off as just like spiritual like astral projection and shit like that. But like eventually somebody's gonna be able to like in some ways very like physically manifest in multiple places at once here. Okay. Um, yeah. So let's see. Let's see for pile number 3. What abilities are pile number 3 manifesting? Yeah, the Lord, take charge with action, drum, dream, and journey. Exactly. Snake shit, old skin. Track down your fears and desires. This is exactly giving me that vibe. The dream and journey is all about like astral projection, traveling in the astral, you know, spiritual journeying, shit like that. Pero like I feel like in the new world or something like that, pile number 3, you're gonna be having a lot to do, or you're gonna be having a lot of like maybe business. So you're gonna be in an emperor vibe, okay? So you're gonna have to be in a lot of places at once. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. So this is gonna start off as you being able to be in multiple places at once spiritually. You're gonna master that, and then ultimately you're gonna do that physically as well, okay? Um, what is this snake vibe giving me? So I'm getting like bilocation. I'm getting like cloning. It's almost like, yeah, it's almost like, you know, how the snake kind of like sheds its skin. It's almost like you're going to be doing that, but like that shed skin is going to be like a clone or something like that. Okay. That you can always bring back to yourself also is what I'm getting. Anyway, let's see. For pile number 3, what is this Lord? I keep seeing like multiplication with this Lord. Bless me. Bless me. Oh God. The Emperor again. Somebody's really stepping into a lot of like personal, like spiritual power. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and Judgment. Jesus. So this is also giving me in some way like pile number 2 vibes, in some sense that you're going to be able to call judgment, actual judgment on people. Like this to me felt much more. Pile number 2 felt much more like going with the vibe. This is just a person that goes around and that like their energy does that. This to me feels like this is you doing it very consciously. Just bear with me. The abilities that you're coming is like I feel like you might actually be some kind of spiritual judge, or you're going to be some kind of judge in the new world. I feel like some kind of position that you're getting is also giving you certain abilities that comes with the position. It's like getting guarded and then getting God abilities, right? You're gonna be able to like call judgment, and I feel like you're gonna be so like busy, like I don't know, like judging timelines, judging like certain collective like expressions, or I don't want to say like that because judging, but I don't know, like I truly believe certain people that are gonna rule with Christ, they're not gonna be judging, but they're gonna be like overseeing rather, okay, alongside Christ in the new world, right? That's what I feel like is going to happen with you. I feel like that's actually the most important thing that you should be focusing on, and not anything else, okay? Because you're going to have a very big role to play in the new world. Again, in regard to this is even giving me the judges of the underworld in Greek mythology, deciding punishment or deciding the correct course of action for an energy to be transmuted into better, for an energetic debt to be worked off, shit like that. I feel like again you're gonna be experiencing this in the spirit. You're doing this in spirit, but like eventually you're gonna be doing this in the physical new earth. Okay, to help assist once new earth is like established or something like that. To help assist it in like recalibrating or rebalancing to the way it's supposed to be or something like that. Okay, you have a lot to do with like karmic debts here. You are some kind of like, I'm getting a shaman god or something like that, okay? You're some kind of like, some of you might be working with a shamanic god or a shamanic entity or something like that. You're very powerful in regards to your like shamanic abilities, which again, shamans are actually known for like spirit flight, which is astral projection. Because with astral projection, you can basically do anything in the spirit world, and if you can do that the very accomplished like astral projectors can project themselves to such an extent where they can physically interact with the environment, right? So a lot of that, okay. Again, I do need to say, I do need to reverberate. I'm feeling a lot of like divine judgment energy coming from you, pile number 3. So you have something to do with that. Do be aware of that, okay? But I feel like you know this already. And I feel like you are going to get some kind of position, and like, so I know this isn't necessarily about like, oh, okay, this position you're getting is some kind of like position of authority in your lineage as the lineage shaman or as the family shaman, like, I don't want to say being chosen by the ancestors, because it's not the ancestors that choose us, it's God that chooses us, right? Like God is the one who chooses the one who's best fitting or something like that, and that's what I'm getting here. You're getting some kind of position, some kind of authority and control. Interesting. 8 of Cups with the 10 of Air. This 8 of Cups gave me a very interesting energy now. Whoa. I'm getting a lot of profound, like, spiritual authority from all of the piles today. Um, this 8 of Cups is giving me this energy of, like, imagine being a king in I don't know, like, I don't know, you're gonna have some kind of ability to, like, show spirits away or show people away or something like that, okay? Or like, or have them pass through, or I don't want to say it like that though, because not have them pass through into heaven or anything like that, because only God can do that, right? This is again just giving me, you're gonna have some kind of like judgment saying what happens to who or something like that. I'm also, for some reason, yeah, 9 of Cups. I'm also, for some of you, actually getting some kind of like Christ initiation here, in a sense of like you're gonna have some kind of like the wheel, exactly. There's some kind of ability to transmute people's karma for them, like if they deserve it, is what I'm hearing, or something like that as well. So like yeah, some kind of like Christ initiation, like because only the Christ can like forgive sin, but it's all about the transmutation of the sin, right? Anyway, that's also something that you need to be aware of. Let's just get one more card, and then I think we're done. I'm actually being told to get a different deck. Yeah, death, rebirth, some kind of like Christ energy there. King of Wands. Yeah, a lot of authority and a lot of power here, okay? Like a lot of like a position. Queen of Wands, the Lovers, interesting. You are definitely like a divine masculine, probably. You could be a divine feminine as well. It doesn't, like, take it as it resonates. But you are going to be, the abilities that you're stepping up into is your ability to reign over your reality, okay? And again, I'm getting a lot of like new earth vibes here with this Christ energy as well, in regards to not only are you going to have extreme authority and extreme say so, but again, you're also going to be some kind of judge, or you are some kind of spiritual judge, and you're going to be becoming much more aware of that, pile number 3, okay? Thank you so much. This was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again for another one. Satnam, bye. Satnam Pal, number 4, for those of you who picked the Honey Dropper, this is going to be a reading to see what abilities are you manifesting? What new abilities are you manifesting? Seven of Earth. Interesting. And the 7 of Fire. That 7 of Earth, I heard patience, and and the 7 of Water, so 777 years. Like, patience, John. Come on, bro. But like, let's just bear with it. 6 of Fire, because I mean, Gaia, the Earth, is extremely patient, and look at what she's accomplished. Okay. There is something in regards to patience there, but that's not the ability. There is something else that's going to be coming through. Jesus, like, why does justice keep coming up? Like, I feel like everybody that's watching today's reading is like some kind of spiritual judge or some shit. Well, yeah. Very divinely connected, very divine. I feel like the abilities that you're about to be experiencing is, first of all, your connection with divinity here. 7 of Earth with 7 of Fire, you're about to be really grounded in regards to your spiritual your spiritual energy, okay? Because 7-7. What the fuck did I just experience there? What the fuck was that with the 7 of Fire? I feel like the abilities that you're also about to receive is like, first of all, you're about to have like some kind of higher knowledge and a higher perspective in regards to like the balance of the world, or the balance of the collective, or just balance in your life of your own personal reality. It doesn't always have to be that fucking serious, John. Anyway, this higher perspective, like not only are you going to be having this ability to like, it's almost like seeing through the eyes of God or something, or seeing through the eyes of an archangel or something like that. Okay, but this is gonna you're also gonna have this ability to actually ground that like high perspective into the world. Okay, into like have people see things your way, or have people see things in divine's way, or something like that. Okay, um, dreams of Gaia, y'all. How'd you know that I did this? Abundance, yeah. Um, I feel like the ability you I feel like the ability that one of your most beautiful, look at that, one of your most prominent abilities that's about to be experienced, Paul, number 4, is your ability to simply pull things from the ethers and like make it for yourself, almost like this horn of cornucopia vibe, like things just fall out of it from nothing. I'm getting you're going to be able to like connect with these very higher densities and these very higher realms, with this higher perspective of yours, and also with your patience that you've had, rather, I would want to say. You're just going to be pulling things up from the ethers. Okay, this Ace of Cups, Two of Fire, Ten of Wands, the Child, Three of Cups, Five of Pentacles. What's this? What's this energy? What's this energy? Okay. Okay, I'm being told to just continue. Because I wasn't going to take all of them anyway. I just had to like absorb the energy for you. Self and the Ace of Cups. Anyway, let's see. I feel like for pile number 4, also this higher knowledge you're going to be receiving is you're going to be seeing yourself through the eyes of God. That's an ability that you're going to have. You're going to see yourself as the God being that you are, and even you just having that perspective is going to bring you a lot of like, you're going to be grounding that into your reality. So this is also giving me this like this is also giving me a lot of like vibes of somebody just like grounding in their spirituality. Okay, somebody grounding in their God self, somebody grounding in their highest, somebody grounding in their spiritual energy into their physical reality. The Father, Six of Air, Nine of Wands, King of Cups, Ace of Cups South. I also feel like you're going to be able to like very, very, very firmly, very clearly defend yourself from like outside influences, because I keep feeling some kind of like outside influence trying to come in here. The Youth. Clarifying justice. Look at Diane. Look at Diane. Yeah, yeah, like some kind of like childlike energy here, okay? That is gonna be actually, I feel like the more you're going to be embodying your spiritual energy into your physicality, the more you are, and like this abundance into your physicality, the more you're actually going to be embodying this youthful energy. But like this youthful energy is giving me almost like a child of God. Okay, this is giving me like having the earth also as your playground kind of energy, because you're embodying your spiritualness, because you're embodying your higher divinity. This is also reminding me of being Christ, which is like the child of Creator, which is very like authentic and very like childlike. Okay, Judgment, Princess of Swords, Four of Wands, pile number 4. Like all of a sudden, like there is definitely some kind of like like outside energy that's like trying to influence you or something, I do need to say that. But like that's about to be like no issue at all. Okay, maybe somebody in pile number 4, like you were also tried to somebody also tried to like stop you from recognizing your divinity or something like that, stop you from being able to ground this spiritual abundance into your reality. But don't worry about that's going to be laid to rest. Okay. But pile number 4, I want to know like what new abilities are they manifesting? Yeah, like being able to take things, like being able to live as this like almost nomad, this youthful nomad. Like I'm not saying you are going to, just like you can be able to, because like you're gonna be able to like simply pull things out from thin air, like exactly like magic. Yeah, exactly. Five of Pentacles. I wouldn't say it like this is happening because of some kind of divine justice. You're receiving this gift because of some kind of divine justice. I feel like because you are very giving, or you aren't constantly kept giving to Creator or to God or something. But you were met with the Five of Pentacles, and now God is being like, okay, if nobody or nothing wants to give to you, I'm gonna make you be able to just like do whatever you want out of the ethers, right? Like pull things into the into physicality for yourself. I just heard a death to justice. Exactly. Somebody's like really trying to put a death to your justice, okay? The Hangman, Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. Somebody's really trying to put a death to your justice. There's a whole lot of like deception going on around you. Why is this coming up for pile number 4 though? I feel like again, like you're gonna have an ability to see these things though. There's a complete death coming to your spiritual and financial and emotional lack. There's a complete death. Like I feel like I don't know. You're gonna be able to, um, like pull truth out of fucking thin air. Okay, like you're gonna be able to pull whatever you need. You're gonna be able to pull justice out of thin air. Like even before somebody does something to you, you're gonna be like nah, and then you pull like the sword of justice, and then like something like that. Pawn number 4, like very like proper like Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, Judgment. Proper like manifestation abilities here, okay? Maybe go check out all the other piles. I feel like all these piles are very interconnected anyway. The Star. Look at Diane, pile number 4, pile number 4. The child of Creator. You are a child of Creator, a child, like a star of Creator, right? Temperance, Justice. Yeah, again, I feel like you were done in a lot, quite honestly, pile number 4. But like if you are the star energy, of course you would have, and that's why you're receiving this like as as a temperance, as an earth angel. That's why you're receiving this justice. Okay, you have the justice twice showing in your reading. You're going to be able to pull shit out of fucking thin air, and I don't think even the most skilled magicians are going to be like, how the fuck, or something like that is what I'm hearing. Okay, I don't know, like how do you know all these skilled magicians that I'm pulling for? Anyway, thank you so much. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. So bye.